The moment that we've been waiting for is finally here. King's Dominion is open for season pass holder previews, and that means it's opening time for Rapterra. By the time you see this video, King's Dominion will be open for everyone, and you'll have a chance to ride Rapterra as well. We're going to take you through the queue, look at any changes that have been made to Jungle X-pedition, and if there's some time, we're going to take a look at any changes that have been made in other spots around the park. But we have a long line to wait in, so without further ado, let's get going. After months of watching the construction of King's Dominion, we're excited to finally be able to bring you the queue for Rapterra. And also show you the single-use fast lane machine that's right next to the entrance. This, I believe, is the first ride at King's Dominion to use the single-use fast lane. So if you've never used a single-use fast lane machine before, since this is the first one at King's Dominion, we'll take a quick look at how it works. You have two options. You can see one of the options there, buy tickets, is grayed out, but eventually they'll start this where you can buy it directly from the kiosk. Right now all you can do is scan and print, which scan and print is you can buy your single-use fast lane on the mobile app, and then you bring it here, you can scan your QR code on the scanner, which is, it says scan here, and then once you scan it, it'll print out down here. And there's also, if you do buy it directly at the station, you can pay right here on this once it's operational. So it's just that simple, nothing much to it. Here's a look at the Rapterra test seat. The seat is much like all the other wing coaster seats, so if you can fit on the others, you should be okay on this one. In our behind the scenes video, we took a look inside of this cage over here, but it looks like they may have added some stuff. And in addition to them adding things to this cage, they also put some signage on the wall over here that we'll take a look at in a minute. Here's an overhead view of the coaster, or an aerial view I should say, of the coaster, launching 0 to 65 in 4 seconds. The whole Jungle X-pedition area. And a close-up view of the Rapterra train, mentioning the 3 inversions. They've added some Jungle X-pedition lore onto this tack board up here. They filled in this case over here.
Ready? I can totally do this.
They have a shout out to Flight of Fear over here, as well as the interior of the Flight of Fear building. Truth or fiction?
I got it.
Shout outs to the Lost World and Volcano and the Haunted River. A bunch of news stories. Papa Smurf. Hey, shout out to Smurf Mountain. Another volcano down here. It's nice to see them paying a bunch of tribute to one of the best coasters they've ever had here. Right after you pass through that narrow tunnel is where the path will split. You'll have your main entrance to the left and the fast lane entrance on the right. So if the line is really backed up, you'll have to still wait in it through that tunnel until you can get to your fast lane path here. Last time we were here, there was absolutely no shade in this outdoor portion of the line. They put up a little something here. It won't provide much shade because, as you can see, it's extremely porous. But I guess a little something is better than nothing. I just wish they had something covering the entirety of the queue. Look how far down it goes with no coverage from the sun in the middle of the summer. Okay, I'm dumb. Jen pointed out this is directly under the track, so it's most likely more to catch falling objects than it is for shade. Sorry for thinking they might actually put a little bit of shade in this queue at all. They do have these dark gray poles in places in the queue that look like they may in the future have some fans. So that'll be nice to get a nice breeze here, but that doesn't entirely make up for the shade. And also the fact that it's open for people to ride now, and they don't have the fans in place is still not a good idea. It's already hot today. The first major piece of theming you come to in the queue after that little narrow tunnel at the start is this little bit of lava flow that comes out all the way here You can see the pathway over here is gray as the lava passed over it, and then it leads you to this big divot in the ground with pieces of, rumored, I believe, I don't know if it's been officially confirmed or not, but pieces of the old volcano in this rubble pile over here, in addition to all the lava. Here's a more up-close look at the pit in the center of the queue that the lava flowed from. You can see in the dead center there's a big old volcanic rock. My personal favorite Easter egg in the queue, this little archway that you walk through right before you get to the station. If you look to the bottom there, you can see the talons to show that it's a giant bird statue. The only problem is you can see at the top part has broken off. However, it's not lost. The actual head is down here. However, the shoulders are kind of MIA, but hey, the head is here. It's kind of a neat little design touch. Whoever sculpted the head did a really nice job. Here's one of the pillars on the ground in the queue that we think came from the original volcano. There are several others. This is just one here. We'll get a better look at this later, but the station is lined with a bunch of bird statues, and there's also some scaffolding as if they're still unearthing this area. To get to the right-hand side of the train, you have to walk under the track, which involves going down into this tunnel down the stairs.
You can see that it's already starting to get dark here. We were fortunate to be able to stay in line long enough to get one of the first night rides on the coaster.
Here's a good picture of the backside of the bird statue with smaller bird statues on it. While we're being held inside the bird statue, here is a look at the lamp on the ceiling. They actually have some fans in here to keep you cool. I can't wait till the fans are in the rest of the queue. Here's a look inside of the Rapterra station. You have scaffolding on both sides, some of the bird statues. Here's a better look at the scaffolding on the other side of the station. But most importantly, my favorite part of this whole station is the giant bird sculpture that surrounds the operator booth. I really like the work and detail they put into this, including the 3D talons. There are also bird heads on either side of the exit archways, regardless of which side you ride on. After you climb the stairs to exit the ride, you come up to a brand new Rapterra sign on the wall here in the station. And then you continue on down the stairs to exit. If you're riding on the right-hand side of the train, or as you're exiting the left-hand side, you come to this wheelbarrow and other excavation equipment over here that you can't see until you get to that point. Now the part that I was really looking forward to, the Rapterra gift shop, which has a combination of both Rapterra merchandise and King's Dominion 50th merchandise. They have this really nice King's Dominion 50th jacket, showing the price of $69.99 for that one. They have a 1975 50th anniversary t-shirt, this mug, this 50th rarity, a baseball cap, a King's Dominion 1975 mug. The mug is $14.99.
Did you rather ride? Oh yeah.
Another water bottle for the 50th anniversary. The shiny King's Dominion 50th Spirit jersey, which is $80. I hope the camera can pick up just how sparkly this is. Oh, nice big King's Dominion 50th logo on the back. Another light blue 50th t-shirt, a 50th tote bag for $44.99, a 50th hoodie, and this 50th long sleeve shirt. Eiffel Tower on basically everything, of course. There's also this really nice 50th hoodie. I like that pocket a lot. The hoodie is $54.99. And they have this cutoff hoodie as well. Also $54.99 despite less material. As far as the actual Rapterra merchandise in the Rapterra gift shop, they have this nice Rapterra hoodie, $55. Rapterra baseball cap and a Rapterra drinking cup. They have their Rapterra coaster model. Didn't take them long to make this. I'm guessing it doesn't have a price on it since most of them don't. Nope, it does not have a price on it. It's between $35 and $55 based on prices at other parks. They also have this Rapterra t-shirt that matches the hoodie. I like the stripes on the sleeves. It matches the color scheme. That shirt is $32.99. They have the original Rapterra shirt that they sold on day one when they first revealed Rapterra for $24.99. A different Rapterra water bottle here. They have a Rapterra hoodie that matches that other shirt for $44.99. They have this black shirt that has, not only does this black shirt have Rapterra on it, it also has Dominator and Twisted Timbers, as well as the new logo for Pantherion and a sneak peek of the train, which is not on the track at the moment. A few more new Rapterra designs. They have this one with the coaster in the background through the Rapterra logo. A Rapterra shirt with the stats. A kid-sized Rapterra shirt with a cool-looking bird. I really actually kind of like this design. I wish this wasn't just for kids. And an I Conquered Rapterra shirt. Surprisingly, they actually have a little bit of Pantherion stuff too. Instead of, it's obviously still the same track as I-305, but now it has the Pantherion logo on it and the updated color scheme, so you can have two copies of the same coaster. They have a Pantherion copy of the same drink cup that we saw for Rapterra, as well as the water bottle that we saw for Rapterra. And they've added an I Conquered Pantherion shirt. They changed the I-305 stats shirt to say Pantherion, and they also have this Pantherion shirt. Oh, sorry, that's the other side of the same shirt. This is a hoodie, actually. This one is a hoodie. The shirt is the same pattern as the hoodie. One more Rapterra shirt, more stats on the back side. The front side looks like that. And a matching hoodie as well for that. And mug. I keep finding new merchandise every time I look around the store. But that is actually it. That's all they have here. I'm not finding any more new merchandise beyond that. Just a quick general sweep around the theming of the gift shop. Last time we walked through here it was completely bare, so it's really awesome to see all the theming up on the shelves, up on the ceiling and everything. Nice attention to detail in here. Here's a nighttime look at the brand new facade of the Chicken Shack to go with the Jungle X theming. It looks very woody, just like everything else in the area, so they did a really nice job re-theming this. We've actually never eaten here. Now that it's re-themed, maybe we can give it a try. If you have also never eaten at the Chicken Shack before, here's a look at one of their menus. They have the Chicken Shack platters for $17.99, a chicken Caesar salad, and for the platters you can get the hand-breaded chicken tenders, a crispy chicken sandwich, Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and a cold chicken wrap. And they have some sides of fries, onion rings, and a side salad. They also have some drinks, including adult beverages, and some desserts. Here's a look at the theming that once led to Intimidator, now leads to Pantherion. As you can see, it's still closed off, so we can't go all the way over there, but they put some ornamentation on there, and I've heard that they're going to continue to decorate this tunnel. They're making anybody who wants to ride Pantherion aware that they are still refurbishing the area. They put this sign out in the front near Flight of Fear. It even has a panther on the sign. After the new paint job on the Flight of Fear building, they took down the sign. We were wondering if they were going to just put the same sign back, but no. They actually changed the sign to also fit the theming. It now says Way Foundation Testing Facility, Outreach Command Center, and then down in the bottom right-hand corner in very tiny letters it says Flight of Fear. So if you're looking closely, you still know that it's Flight of Fear. but they made it more subtle, which is kind of cool. They also put a truck out here like what you find in Jungle X-pedition. So they're really doing a great job of theming this area and incorporating it into what they have back near Rapterra and the other coasters. We were wondering if the interior theming of Flight of Fear was going to change to match the exterior. The answer to that question is no. We still have the aliens in the tubes. It's exactly the same as it's been before. They've added a lot of other wood near Flight of Fear as well. This wooden fence is new, as well as the place where all the Coke machines is now fully wooden. The wooden fence continues around and goes all the way to the viewing area of Rapterra, which used to be a chain link fence. Now it's a more open view with just the wooden fence there to obstruct you. There's not a lot of light here, so unfortunately since we got here while it was night, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see a little bit of reflection on the water of where Anaconda used to be. There is not a single piece of anything to show that Anaconda was ever here. The only thing noticeable is them still playing the soundtrack of the crickets that used to play that was here when Anaconda was here. It's a completely barren plot of water now. Backlot Stunt Coaster is loosely in the area of Jungle X-pedition, kind of in the back part of it, but it doesn't have any kind of theming that matches what's going on in the rest of the area. So there are some rumors going around, unsubstantiated completely, but people are saying maybe turn this into a Jeep adventure sort of ride. Kind of makes sense. You could take a Jeep through the jungle, and they wouldn't have to do much changing to the train since they're already vehicles as it is. It sounds like a pretty cool idea. I don't know if anything will come of that, but we were talking today and we had another thought. Since this ride is aging and they may not want to put more money into a coaster that's getting kind of old and rickety, especially these effects up at the top over there, why not just tear this coaster down? You have this whole plot of land where this coaster is, and it borders right up on Anaconda's plot of land, which is over there. Just take down those. With those two coasters gone, you could build one giant coaster and or one pretty large coaster and maybe a flat ride. That'd be cool to have something extra extreme, extra long in this park. So yeah, actually I wouldn't cry too much if they did get rid of Backlot Stunt Coaster, as long as what replaced it was really awesome. Now that it's night and it's a little bit hard to see, we'll cover this more thoroughly in a future video in the daytime. But I wanted to mention that International Street is getting a big refurb. One of the noticeable refurbs is the pretzel place and the adjacent pizza parlor at the end of International Street are still currently under construction. There's paper covering all the windows along here, all around it. And obviously it goes without saying it is not currently open. All the signage is gone. There's a ton more. I don't know. It depends on how the lighting is, if we cover any more of it tonight in this video or not. The park maps have been updated. It's kind of hard to see because they don't have a huge logo on here like you would expect, but they have put Rapterra on the map saying new. Also changed the name to Pantherian, even though the sticker job didn't go so well on this. Looks like the Eiffel Tower may finally, after a couple of years, be ready to reopen. As we were walking into the park today, we did see the elevator going up and down, so we might see people actually up at the top of the Eiffel Tower soon. The banners around the park have been replaced by a nice 50th anniversary banner with a gold Eiffel Tower and the fireworks in the background. This 50th banner in particular has a look at Tumbili and Rapterra. The world's best funnel cake shop has been transformed into the beer garden. And to go along with that, they have this German themed decor out here, this wall and some seating. The interesting thing is behind this wall is how you get into Cornstalkers. So they may either have to tear this wall down or reroute people to get into Cornstalkers. It'll be interesting to see how Haunt works this year. On the side of the beer garden is a brand new Coca-Cola refill station, complete with 4 separate Coca-Cola soda fountains. No freestyle machines, but the soda fountains are still nice. At the stores at the front of the park, they have a whole bunch of 50th merchandise. Only one thing I don't think we saw over in the Rapterra gift shop is this 50th anniversary throw. This is what the design looks like, and it is $39.99 for the throw. To match the throw we saw over at Plaza Gifts, they have a bunch of other 50th anniversary merchandise over on the other side. This women's shirt, this tumbler, this other 50th anniversary shirt, which this is the back of it. And of course they also have the throw over here on this side. And a 50th anniversary Eiffel Tower pin. Because World's Best Funnel Cakes has gone from the other side of International Street and Border Burrito has moved to Candy Apple Grove, the former site of Border Burrito has become the Funnel Cake Kitchen. And the margarita bar that was next to Border Burrito is now the Sunshine Corner Frozen Cocktail Bar whenever it's officially open. Look at this great view of Dominator. This view of Dominator is brand new and it's for kind of an unfortunate reason. The Berserker pirate ship is no more. It was removed from this area. The very last inverting pirate ship in North America, perhaps the world, I'm not entirely sure, but definitely North America, is now gone. That's really a shame to lose an icon, something unique and special. It is nice to get this view, but I will miss the Berserker. Especially the fact that they got rid of it with no fanfare. As we were leaving the park tonight, they gave us this awesome 2025 pass holder Rapterra magnet. That's a really nice touch and completely unexpected. It's flat, it's not three-dimensional, but it's still a really cool magnet. And of course we'll end the day where we started it, looking at these banners over the entranceway, celebrating the 50th anniversary of King's Dominion. Cheers to 50 years. And the big 5-0. So we hope you enjoyed this look at Rapterra for King's Dominion's past member sneak preview, and we hope you have a chance to make it to the park when it opens coming tomorrow. It was a great coaster, a great bunch of theming. We were glad we finally had the opportunity to show it to you, and we hope you like seeing everything. Also, we hope you enjoyed seeing what little updates we were able to show. It's unfortunate that we got stuck in line for so long, but with a new coaster and the growing pains, yes, 3 hours, we were pretty much expecting to be stuck in line for a while, so we knew it would probably be dark for the later portion of the video. We hope you enjoyed what we were able to show you though anyway. If you did, we would appreciate it if you would give the video a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Every like and subscribe is a big help to the channel. Also, please be sure to check out our Instagram page, which is appearing right over Jen's head right now. Right below that is our Threads handle. And then right underneath of Jen is our email address. Please be sure to email us any questions, comments, concerns, constructive criticism. We read all of them and we appreciate any feedback that you give. So thanks a lot for watching.
Thanks for watching, but the fun's not over yet. Click the box in front of my face for another fun video, or click my tree to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video.